Thank you, everybody, for coming. Sergeant Dylan Bryan, Florida Highway Patrol Public Affairs Office. Um, Unfortunately, have to relay some terrible news. About 8:30 this evening, we responded to a fatal traffic crash on I-95 southbound, mile marker 380, which is up near the agricultural inspection station on I-95, just south of the state line. A two-vehicle crash occurred, and unfortunately, one person lost their life. Officer James McWhorter with the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, Law Enforcement Division, lost his life tonight in that traffic crash. Preliminary information has revealed that Officer McWhorter was attempting to cross I-95 at the official use only, the median break there at the ag station, to respond from one side of the interstate to the other, where he pulled out onto the roadway and was struck by a Ford F-150 in the passenger side. Again, Officer McWhorter lost his life in this crash. Our thoughts and prayers go out to obviously his family, but our law enforcement family as well, with ag law enforcement and all of our blue family as well. The other parties driving the pickup truck, or in the pickup truck rather, 4 occupants were in that vehicle. They were all transported to UF Health of Jacksonville with injuries, but nothing life-threatening. So our thoughts and prayers also go to that family for going through not only that experience, but for a quick recovery in their injuries as well. Officer McWhorter was a 2.5-year veteran, served with that law enforcement division for that time, and is survived by a fiance and 4 children. So please, if we can, ask everybody to think about them during this terrible time, respect their privacy accordingly, and with that being said, I can answer any questions that you may have.
Can you spell his name, please?
Yes, sir. Officer James, James, McWhorter, McWhorter. He's a 31-year-old male, and again served with the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services Law Enforcement Division for 2.5 years.
As far as the SUV and pickup, were they traveling at normal speeds that you know of? And was there any at fault in that sense?
Well, obviously the investigation is still ongoing, but it appears that the second vehicle was traveling at normal speed. We don't think it was erratic in any form at this time, and unfortunately was just at that spot at the wrong time. Officer McWhorter again was pulling from the median break, from the median area there, to cross the travel lanes of I-95 southbound. So, obviously that part of the investigation is still ongoing, and we want to make sure that we're on scene currently, still on scene, still have the roadway blocked, gathering all the evidence necessary for this investigation.
And I just want to make sure, so was he coming from over on the north side going back across the south, or from the south going across to the north?
So the information that we received from his colleagues, his coworkers, and other officers is he was at the northbound side inspection station and was actually attempting to cross all lanes of I-95 to go to the southbound side of the inspection station.
Out of just genuine curiosity, is that like something normally you guys do, like just like traveling across Foley or wherever he was parked just to get to the other side, or was that an odd, risky move?
That is a normal practice. I mean, these median breaks are designed for official use only, for ample opportunity to turn around and respond to various calls, backup of other officers, that kind of thing. So these are the same median breaks that you see on the interstate as you travel to and from. It is a risky move, but no riskier than traveling on the interstate itself. Our officers are trained, as well as AGS law enforcement is trained, and to properly proceed into the interstate. It's not something that is a norm for the regular motoring public. That's why those are reserved and designated by Florida statute for official use only.
And we saw obviously a ton of cars flying by that way, maybe like an hour ago or so. Is that just totally random? Or was there any other incident regarding that? There was a lot of troopers flying that way, so just checking.
Talking about southbound with an ambulance.
Yeah.
So Officer McWhorter's remains were removed from scene and escorted to the Duval County Medical Examiner's office. He has been, we have posted upon his remains, meaning he is never alone. And we escorted him along with our law enforcement partners from Ag Law Enforcement, as well as Nassau County Sheriff's Office, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and the Florida Highway Patrol escorted him down to the Duval County Medical Examiner's office. In reference to an extreme speed or anything like that you may have mentioned, that the escort did not proceed in that type of fashion, but we do appreciate the assistance from also Nassau County Fire Rescue for their assistance.
A random question, on that patrol car, are there lights? Do you normally use lights when you're going across those lanes, or how does that work?
Depends on the response. If we're responding to an emergency call, obviously in most cases the emergency equipment would be activated. I'm not sure specifically on this particular case at this point, but that would be uncovered or revealed in the investigation as it progresses. You know, obviously our first and foremost is to treat this just like any other traffic fatality that we unfortunately have in our area. It just hits a little bit closer to home for us because it's part of our blue family, but you know, our feelings and our work is going to remain the same. We're going to continue to uncover and flip over every stone that we need to get to as much information in reference to this complex investigation.
Are you guys taking any calls in Duval County for the rest of the night? Or?
Yes, sir. Response to calls of service still continue. We did reach out to our sister agencies, or you know, our local law enforcement partners to assist if they could, which they graciously rolled out the red carpet for us, which we do appreciate, as well as for Department of Ag Law Enforcement Division. You know, I can't say enough about when we mention the blue family, and that's the family of law enforcement. You know, that's a brotherhood that's pretty close. You know, the brothers and sisters really pull together in times of need, just like any other group of close friends and family would do in such a terrible time. All right. Anything else?
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much.